Okay, you might as well stay standing. You move on to the next slide as we prepare for our Torah service. We are going to take out two scrolls, the one on the left and the one in the middle. Amy and Carolyn, I think the two of you are going to be in charge of it. We're going to undress both of them and put them just both sitting here on the podium, and I'll read from one and then the other, and then we'll dress them at the end. But you all can come up in a minute, and I'll help you get them out, and we will sing a little bit. Let me make a little room here. All right, very good. Let's just start here. Ela b'nei Yisrael v'yasu kasher tziva Adonai et Moshe v'lo kam navi od b'Yisrael k'Moshe asher yad'o Adonai panim el panim l'chol ha'otzot hamotim asher shalacho Adonai la'asod be'eretz Mitzrayim לפרעה ולכל עבדיו ולכל ארצו ולכל היד החזקה ולכל המורה הגדול אשר עשה משה לעיני כל ישראל. Moses went out from the steeps of Moab to Mount Nebo, to the summit of Pisgah, opposite Jericho. And the Lord showed him the whole land, Gilead as far as Dan, all of Naphtali, the land of Ephraim and Manasseh, the whole land of Judah as far as the western sea, the Negev and the plain and the valley of Jericho, and the city of the palm trees as far as Zoar. And the Lord said to him, "This is the land which I swore to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I will assign it to your offspring. I will let you see it with your own eyes, but you shall not cross there." So Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab. At the command of the Lord, he buried him in the valley of the land of Moab near Beth Peor, and no one knows his burial place to this day. Moses was 120 years old when he died. His eyes were undimmed and his vigor unabated. And the Israelites bewailed Moses in the steppes of Moab for 30 days. And the period of wailing and mourning for Moses came to an end. Now Joshua, son of Nun, was filled with the spirit of wisdom, because Moses had laid his hands upon him, and the Israelites heeded him, doing as the Lord had commanded Moses. Never again did there arise in Israel a prophet like Moses, whom the Lord singled out face to face, for the various signs and portents that the Lord sent him to display in the land of Egypt against Pharaoh and all his courtiers and his whole country, and for all the great might and awesome power that Moses displayed before all Israel. And we say at the end of a book of Torah, Chazak, Chazak, V'nit Chazek, Eretz, L'mikveh hamayim karayamim, Vayar Elohim kito, Vayomer Elohim, Kachei haaretz, haaretz desh, Kachei haaretz deshe, Hesed masri yazera, Eitz pri, Osei pri lemino, Asher zaravo al haaretz vayichen, Vatotzei haaretz deshe, Esev mazriya zera lamineu, ve'etz osei pri, asher zaravo lamineu, vayar Elohim kito, vayere vayi boker, yom shlishi. God began to create heaven and earth, the earth being unformed and void, with darkness over the surface of the deep, and the wind of God sweeping over the water. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw that the light was good, and God separated the light from the darkness, and God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, a first day. And God said, "Let there be an expanse in the midst of the water, that it may separate water from water." God made the expanse, and it separated the water which was below the expanse from the water which was above the expanse. And it was so. And God called the expanse sky. And there was evening, and there was morning, a second day. God said, let the water below the sky be gathered into one area, that the dry land may appear. And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering of waters he called seas. And God saw that this was good, and God said, let the earth sprout vegetation, seed-bearing plants, fruit trees of every kind on earth that bear fruit with the seed in it. And it was so. And the earth brought forth vegetation, seed-bearing plants of every kind, and trees of every kind bearing fruit with the seed in it. And God saw that this was good, and there was evening, and there was morning, a third day. Simchat Torah, 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 Tzima lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tzima lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tzima lanu Moshe. Torah, Torah.